In honor of Black History Month, we are spotlighting locally owned black businesses. This segment is sponsored by Black-owned NWA. Joining us right now, we've got Dr. Ashley, owner of Amethyst Chiropractic in Bentonville. Thank you, Ashley, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's talk about how Amethyst Chiropractic got its start.
Well, I always wanted to help people. As a child, I knew I wanted to be a doctor. I knew I wanted to do something in the healthcare field. And when I got to college, I shadowed everyone and landed on chiropractic. It just was a joy to be in the office with chiropractors, and their patients seemed happy to be there, and it seemed like a wonderful fit, and it was.
Sure. What do you specialize in?
I take care of mothers and children, so prenatal care and pediatric care.
Interesting.
Okay, very, very interesting. What are some of the common areas of concern when it comes to pregnancy that pregnant moms need to know about?
Pain, stress, and fatigue. Those are going to be the top three symptoms that cause new moms and pregnant moms to head to the drugstore and get pain pills and sleeping pills and things that you don't necessarily want your baby exposed to.
Yes.
That's where I come in to kind of help keep you from going down that path if I can.
Yeah, absolutely. What are some things that you think that we could possibly be doing maybe to kind of offset not having to make that drugstore run?
Well, chiropractic care, undergoing the proper body work to help your body prepare for delivery and to get through the stressful times that come along with pregnancy. So prenatal chiropractic care, prenatal massage, acupuncture, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization are all therapies and care that you can receive at Amethyst Chiropractic.
You also talked about, you see kiddos as well. What's an area of concern that you see for kiddos?
Oh my goodness, posture is a huge, as everyone straightens up in the room, posture is such a huge concern. It's the first really negative thing that children learn in school is kind of sitting hunched over doing their work. And 20 years from now, they really feel the symptoms of that. And we all do when we're sitting in front of computers. So posture is one of the things that I help with, the chiropractic adjustment helps with, and just showing that, letting them hear something from someone who's not related to them is really helpful. Like, oh, someone else said I should sit up straight. Let me try to sit up straight.
That is so true. I tell my kids to do stuff all the time, but when their teachers say it or when a mentor says it to them, it just clicks.
Nobody's ever said that
I never knew.
I know. You brought a spine with you today. Is this like did you take this out of somebody?
I know, I took this from Dr. Lieberman, who works with me at Amethyst Chiropractic, but it's just a great visualization to show children and parents exactly what's going on inside of them and how I can help.
Yeah, certainly. How often should people see a chiropractor?
Well, it really varies. Every body is going to be a little bit different, and every treatment plan is a little bit different as well, but I've seen patients as early as 1 day old. I've seen patients as old as 95. So really the whole spectrum of age.
Yeah, and you mentioned treatment plans. So can you kind of walk us through what that looks like? Let's say I call up and I feel like there's something off and I want to make an appointment. What are the steps?
Usually we try to get you in as soon as possible, the next day if possible. And from there, we'll figure out what's best for you. So you may only need to come in once a week for a few weeks. You may only need 1 or 2 visits. You may need a longer treatment plan. And it really just depends on what you did and how long you've been having this issue.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let's say there are people out there who are kind of on the fence right now. Maybe they're not feeling 100%, has something to do with, their spine maybe. Yeah. Is that the first telltale sign you just kind of feel off?
Soreness, yeah. Usually feeling a little bit tight, soreness, increased fatigue. You're tired at work and you're like, man, I've never felt like this before. That's usually the first sign that you need to get in and get adjusted.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. And then how can people schedule an appointment?
So you can always give us a call at 479-271-0000. We also can be reached on Instagram and Facebook. We can be reached by email as well.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much.
I'm over here stretching. I'll call you later.
Yeah. Thanks again to Black-owned NWA for sponsoring this segment. Ashley, so great to have you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you again for having me.